Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook, where you're gonna find the best community in all of crypto. In today's video, Ripple and XRP Ledger at the heart of the new global economy. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? Well, guys, something that we are all aware of that are in this digital asset space is how the wide world is literally transitioning from this old fiat currency system into a brand new digital economy, and the implications are massive. Now, many of us that have been around have been following this whole ISO 222 messaging standard and its transition and how it is going to impact all of these new financial systems that are coming. But on top of that, guys, we also are aware of what the Bank of International Settlements is out there doing, and of course what Ripple has been doing with the development of central bank digital currencies. And the deal is this, guys, you have got to be absolutely aware of what's coming, because it's going to take most of the world by absolute storm, and a lot of folks are completely oblivious to these changes. Now, I want to show you something absolutely remarkable. Just check out this article right over here. Now, down here, we're talking about Ripple envisioning $5 trillion worth of CBDCs in major economies by 2030. Now, this is a new white paper that they had put out, and listen to this. Blockchain company Ripple has recently released a comprehensive white paper shedding light on central bank digital currencies. The document offers an analysis of CBDC's potential benefits, associated risks, and hurdles to adoption. According to Ripple's white paper, CBDC projects are gaining momentum worldwide. Well, guys, that is not even close to the absolute what is scratching the surface. I'll tell you what. Currently, 130 countries representing 98%, get this, of global domestic product are actively exploring or pursuing CBDC initiatives. Several countries, including the United States, South Africa, and various European Union members, have entered exploratory phases. China has progressed to a pilot phase and is nearing full-scale launch in certain areas. And in fact, China just literally went out there and purchased 1 million barrels of oil utilizing their central bank digital currency yuan. And guys, you're talking about a massive purchase. And get this, guys, it was also oil. That is a shot across the bow when it comes to the U.S. petrodollar and the U.S. world reserve currency. Kid you not. Now listen to this. The white paper highlights that 19 of the G20 countries are in advanced project stages. Additionally, a recent Ripple survey revealed that 85% of global financial leaders anticipate their country launching a digital currency within the next 4 years, guys. Remember when they're all coming out? Hey, by 2030 this, by 2030 that, and on and on. Guys, there is a strategic plan. Now, I have literally read the legislation, how banking is absolutely changing in ways most people don't even realize, and it is going to literally change practically every facet of our financial lives. Now, in this one here, it says a majority of leaders surveyed in Ripple study identified financial inclusion as a significant benefit of CBDCs. And what are we talking about there, guys? We're talking about banking the unbanked. And I'm telling you, this is an untapped resource most people can't even fathom. There are literally billions of people in the world right now that have had no access to these financial services like most of us have in these Western and developed countries. It is truly something else. And if you don't think that that is going to sway the balance in a powerful way, I'm telling you guys, you want to research it, because it is going to have major impacts. Many also express optimism about improved national competitiveness had enhanced efficiencies with payment systems, of course, and broader advancements in innovation. Now, with payment systems, of course, we're talking about getting rid of the whole Nostro, Vostro, ours, yours accounts to absolutely guarantee liquidity in major transactions. And what are they going to utilize? Well, guys, it's being replaced with, of course, on-demand liquidity. And this is where XRP and Ripple shines. Now, if you want to see how Ripple, not only Ripple, now get this, Ripple is out there literally helping nation states develop the infrastructure for the evolution of money. And what are they using, guys? They're using private ledgers built off of the XRP ledger. And guess what? XRP is the bridge asset between all of those CBDCs, and you can literally go to Ripple's website and absolutely see it in motion, where they present a video to you explaining exactly how it works. Now think about this. Ripple is out there partnering with the Bank of International Settlements. Now the Bank of International Settlements, for those who don't know, is the central bank of all central banks. In fact, their only clients that they actually cater to are central banks, the issues of currency in the various nation states, and too big to fail companies like BlackRock. And Ripple is out there partnering with them, guys, to solve what? The interoperability issue for central bank digital currencies. And guess what the answer is, guys? The solution is XRP. Research it. Now, listen to this. The white paper highlights the potential of CBDCs to streamline global payments, bolster monetary policy, and extend financial inclusion. Tokenization, a feature enabled by blockchain technology, is seen as a means to enhance privacy, agility, and asset ownership models. Guys, we are talking about the tokenization of practically everything. And you literally had Larry Fink go out there on stage, the CEO of BlackRock, $13 trillion assets under management, literally coming out and said, hey, the next evolution of these markets is the tokenization of securities. Don't kid yourself. You got the DMCC out there in Dubai, and guess what? They are literally tokenizing gold. And if you want to think about a monetary instrument, which is, hey, a unit of account, store of value, unit of account, medium of exchange, well, I'll tell you what, XRP fulfills each and every one of those things. And guys, with central bank digital currencies and Ripple out there literally helping states develop their central bank digital currency, have you ever heard of any company helping other nation states, their central banks, process the evolution of their currencies? I'm telling you, this is absolutely massive. What's going on? Now listen to this down here. While CBDCs offer various advantages, Ripple's white paper acknowledges the existence of deployment risks and challenges. These include increased centralization of payment processing and user data. What are we talking about there, guys? We're talking about our anonymity and our privacy. Now listen to this. Reduce regulatory oversight, difficulties in reversing fraudulent or erroneous transactions, challenges in payment credential management and key custody, susceptibility, get this, to erroneous or malicious transactions, and increased reliance on third parties. Ripple is actively collaborating with more than 20 central banks on CBDC initiatives. The company's CBDC platform aims to provide stability, security, and financial inclusion through easy wallet access, interoperability with existing payment systems, and reduced energy consumption. Ripple emphasizes the importance of striking a balance between centralized control and innovative features enabled by blockchain technology. The white paper highlights the need for regulatory clarity and consistency in CBDC adoption. Ripple emphasizes the importance of establishing framework that foster innovation and manage risks effectively. Get this one right here, guys. Privacy and surveillance concerns are also addressed, with stakeholders expressing apprehension about potential government tracking and surveillance activities associated with CBDCs. Guys, CBDCs are the government's ultimate level of control over everything you would think, say, and possibly do, especially if you were to couple that with universal basic income. Now, I'll tell you what, I am not a big fan or proponent for central bank digital currencies. But one thing it pays for you and I in this digital asset space is to understand what's coming and how we can be positioned in ourselves, not only to be aware of it, but to absolutely benefit from this information. Now, with central bank digital currencies, when you consider that, and you were to couple that with any kind of universal basic income, you are literally watching the acquiescence of a lot of our anonymity, number one, and perhaps our liberty, number two. Now, think about this. Is there another avenue for you to be a part of where you could separate yourself outside of that system? Well, guys, we just talked about it. If you're talking about all of these various central bank digital currencies around the world, yet there remains one asset that is a bridge between them all, what do you think is better to be in, the CBDCs or the bridge asset that would literally cover each and every one of them? Well, for me, it is XRP. And I am looking at that. Hey, listen, down the road, we may not even have to cash in our XRP. It itself could be utilized as a monetary instrument, because that's what a monetary instrument is, right? A store of value, a unit of account, a medium of exchange. And guys, this is where I believe when the future completely unfolds, the value of some of these projects in my mind is going to be astronomical, especially when you're utilizing it as a bridge currency between all other currencies. Now, just take a listen to this. Ultimately, Ripple's white paper on CBDCs provides valuable insights into the potential risks and challenges associated with the adoption of digital currencies issued by central banks. It highlights the growing interest in CBDC projects globally and the perceived benefits they offer, such as financial inclusion and streamlined payments. However, the white paper also recognizes the need to address risks and challenges, including the privacy we just talked about, security, regulatory clarity, and ensuring offline access to transactions. Now, get this, guys. XRP and the XRP ledger, you can literally access it and utilize it and make transactions even without being on the internet. You want to research that. It is something else. By developing regulatory compliant infrastructure and collaborating with central banks, Ripple aims to support the creation of secure and efficient CBDCs. Now, guys, the thing that I am pointing out right here about this is absolutely this future is coming whether we like it or not, and it's coming in like a hurricane. Now, for Judy and I, we literally believe, based on the research that we've done and the things that we have learned and know, is that, hey, when this new digital economy comes, I'll tell you what, the transition is probably going to represent the greatest wealth transfer in my mind in the history of mankind. Now, I want to show you something else right here that is going to be a big wake-up call for a lot of folks. Now, right here, we're looking at the Atlantic Council, and this is a central bank digital currency tracker, and it is literally tracking nation states around the world in their process and the development of CBDCs. Now, just take a look at this right here. Here is a map of the world. Here is the legend right over here to see where all these nation states are. But guys, just take a look at North America here. So you got Canada, you got the CBC development status, the use case, architecture, infrastructure, and cross-border projects. Look at the United States. You're into development. You got the use cases for retail wholesale. They're intermediate architecture. Look at Mexico down here. Development, retail. Guys, they are moving, and they're moving at lightning speed. By 2025, it's my personal belief that majority of nation states around the world will literally be utilizing central bank digital currencies, and most of that is going to be built on the infrastructure that has been used for XRP and the XRP ledger. It is literally these private ledgers that are built on the same level of technology that new central bank digital cryptocurrencies are being issued, and XRP is absolutely a bridge asset between them. And I would just encourage you, go out, research that. I'm telling you, the value in my mind, it is absolutely mind-blowing what's coming. And yet majority of people are completely and totally oblivious to it. Guys, we don't have to be victims here. We can literally know what's coming in advance and step out onto the water and genuinely prepare for what's coming in the future. And not relying, not just reacting to it, but preparing for it. I'm telling you, Judy and I have absolutely convinced. We have done our research. We have put our plan in place. And this is one of the life-changing events in historically, generationally changing. And I'll tell you what, we are not going to miss it. So guys, if there is one thing outside of God's blessing that benefited Judy and I, is that we got our plan in place before that last bull run absolutely took off. And what our coaching program offers, that is where you and I can meet personally one-on-one for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced towards your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigital.outlook.com and we'll get you all booked in. So guys, this is the video I have for you today, and as always, I truly hope that you enjoyed it. Now, many of you know I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice, but if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Hey, don't forget to put your comments right down there in the comment section and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of our regularly released videos. So, in the meantime, and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.